Hello there, everybody. Welcome back to the Objectively Bad podcast. Once again, as always, you know me. What up? Hi.
You don't know me.
I'd hope so after 61 episodes. My name's Dan. His name's Chad. We're back again for another this podcast thing. I feel like my intros are getting progressively.
Yep.
What?
Maybe I feel like there was a period of time where we would kind of go back and forth, or we would kind of like try and figure it out. And then, you know, we kind of started letting you do it. And then they have become just slowly falling apart.
Yeah,
just
I feel like
us.
I can't take it seriously. So every new time we do a podcast, I try and purposely sabotage my own introduction.
I kind of like that.
It's fun because I feel like for the first like 30 episodes, we didn't really have an intro. We just kind of said shit.
Did something.
I feel like we're eventually going to wrap back around to just it being nothing again. But yeah, things to talk about. We have things to talk about. Recently, this is uploaded on the 4th, I believe, of September.
Yes.
So 4 days ago, it was our very own Chad's birthday.
Yes,
so wish him the happiest.
Yes, thank you. No, seriously, you don't need to. No. All right.
We are very proud of you for making it this far.
I'm older now. I'm older. My bones are more crumbly. It's all good.
I will say
it's all up.
I woke up and had a shower, and in the shower it was hurting to stand because my hip was really sore. So
I mean, your back hurt in high school.
No, my back hurt in high school to the point where I had to go to 3 different hospitals, got MRI and CAT scans, and they still couldn't figure out what was wrong with me. And to this day, I don't know, but it got fixed. So that's cool.
Okay. I really like the idea that a doctor looks at you and he just goes, tall.
Honestly, I think that was most of the issue. Because I grew so fast in high school that my bones outsped the development of my muscles. So that all my muscles were just tight as hell for like years.
Mm-hmm. Do you know the guy who's like an incredibly tall basketball player? I think he's like 8 foot or something. And he's so tall and gangly that like...
His name's like Robert or something,
it'd be great for the NBA. Something like that. Like you'd think he'd be really good in the NBA, but the problem is he's so tall that like he can't move very well. I think he plays basketball. I'm not sure. But he's done a separate really cool thing, which is he played an alien in Romulus.
Yes, yeah, no, that guy.
In the movie Alien Romulus. And like they put a bunch of prosthetics on him and stuff, but like they didn't have to like mess with him a whole lot because he's like an 8 foot something, like really skinny guy.
Yeah, I got his name right. His name's Robert.
Not to say he looks freaky.
His name's Robert Bobrovsky. That's a great name. 7'7".
The double Bob in there.
Yeah, he's a tall lad.
Okay, he's not 8, but that's a whole foot taller than you. That's crazy.
I mean, being able to like go into acting due to like having an insane physical like feature or like just being like a certain type of person is really interesting. I think that's like a cool career path. Obviously, there's only so many types of films you can really do when you're like that. But like, if they do like if they do like any fantasy film, you can be a giant. If they do any horror film, it's easy.
Yeah.
It's actually quite like
you can be a weird creature that they like mess up.
Career path, honestly.
Yeah, it could be cool. I don't know if he'll continue with it or not, but like
hey,
if he does, good for him.
Good payday every once in a while. I wouldn't be complaining.
Yeah. Also, you could be like, I was on Alien Romulus. You're like, oh, that's so
I know,
cool.
right? Actually, like, good question. Like, if you got the opportunity to be in a movie, just one movie, what genre do you think you'd most like to appear in?
Oh, it might be sci-fi, honestly.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I enjoy a good. I'm trying to think.
I think for me, it might be fantasy. I think we're opposite on that end of the spectrum.
Okay, that's fair. There are both good options, both kind of like two sides of the same.
Yeah, like if we get like an Elder Scrolls movie, have me be like a Nord. Fit right in. Extremely racist to white blonde hair, you know.
You didn't even need to have any lines. They're like, Dad, just go up there. You're like, do I need to have any characters? Like, no, just be yourself. And then a dark elf walks in and you just say abhorrent shit and they're like,
yeah, he's ready for the role. I do find it really.
They're like, wow, that was really good writing. No, he came up with that himself.
I do find it really funny that in the Elder Scrolls, this is more in-depth lore if you don't know. The Nords are not the most racist race. It's actually the High Elves, and they're more racist to their own other elf counterparts than the Nords are, which is really great.
There's definitely varying levels of racism within the world.
I think it's...
Where, like, Nords are pretty bad, High Elves are really bad.
We can talk about this. I think when it comes to fantasy and sci-fi, I think it's an unrealistic story if there isn't hefty amounts of racism. I think it's integral to telling like a realistic world, because it does happen.
I mean, it naturally happens. It sucks, but it's like, yeah, you're always gonna have like people always group up in different ways. That could be racial, that could be gender, that could be class, that could be like your favorite football team. Like there's that kind of things too. Like people find community, and there's always someone to hate
I will
on.
Always,
because for some reason,
and happily be racist against an Arsenal fan or a Man City fan. It's just how it is.
Sure.
But
you can't be racist against a Man City fan.
They don't exist.
They don't exist.
Yeah. Funny joke. But like you see it in Lord of the Rings as well. Like the elves and dwarves hate each other. That's a very common thing. I think a lot of people
classic fantasy
discriminate against the hobbits, even though they're not very well known. Like they kind of see them as like lesser humans, basically.
Yeah.
Obviously Skyrim, like we said, the High Elves hate pretty much everyone. The Nords,
pretty much everyone,
don't like Imperials and Bretons, but they're fine with them because they're still like humanish. But they don't like the elves.
Everyone's racist to the Khajiits.
Yeah, I mean, and Argonians. It just
like
kind of happens. Is there much of that in Star Wars? Because I haven't seen Star Wars.
Star Wars, I feel like there's probably instances, I can't think of it. Star Wars is a weird one because I actually don't know how much it touches up on race, because there's like humans are kind of the main race, and then there's just like a gaggle of different races. I know the Wookiees were like slaves for quite a bit of time. I don't know if that was a race thing. That might have just been like the good labor.
Yep, fair enough. Because are Wookiees like...
I'm trying to think of Star Wars.
So Wookiees like Chewbacca, are they like as intelligent as humans?
Yeah.
Or are they like close to like an...
I think so. I think so. They might be honestly
like a little bit low.
No, I think so.
Because I'm like, if they're more like pets,
maybe slightly
then I can
lower,
understand.
but
But if they have like similar levels of intelligence, then it is more just slavery.
Definitely not on a level of pets. I think it's just slavery.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, like,
still bad,
I think it sounds bad saying it, but I do think having those elements in like fantasy worlds and like stories like helps a lot for world building, in my opinion. Because like,
it's hard to believe
that a world doesn't have those
that
things.
It wouldn't happen. I feel like in Star Wars there's so many races and it's just not the focus that like there's probably little comments where they probably talk about like your kind of thing, but it's not prevalent.
I also feel like
that
in Star Wars you could probably get away with the argument like, oh, it's a future society with like dealt away with racism to that extent. You could probably get away with it. Whereas when you do a fantasy world, most fantasy stories are like a 1500s or earlier, like medieval time
kind of
racism and slavery. It's just going to be a part of it. You look at like The Witcher, like I said, Skyrim, Elder Scrolls, you look at any of those things, it's just a common thing. And it's very difficult to believe that like it's just like in this altruistic world where no bad stuff happens. I also think like I can make for a good story sometimes. Like pretty much every single Elder Scrolls game starts off with you being like a prisoner, or like possibly going into slavery, or like similar-ish vibes. A lot of stories have that as like main like story arcs of like helping people and doing good things, and you can show like your character's good intentions by like going against the grain in that sort of way. So I do really like it.
It's a lot of real rags to riches stories.
Yeah, broke to ballin'.
Real broke to ballin' stories. There we go. You know where I was going.
Yeah. But yeah, back to the back to the movie thing. I think like being in fantasy would be cool. I think like being like we talked about a couple of weeks ago, this new Lord of the Rings movie being made, and probably two more other than that, like those would be cool to appear in.
Yeah.
I think like I feel like there's a difference between like what movie I'd like to see myself in and what movie I'd actually like to act in. Because I feel like seeing myself in like a really good horror film would be cool. I don't know if I want to do that. That sounds terrifying.
Yeah, maybe it's like an extra. You could be like a zombie or
but
something.
like, did you hear?
Or like a weird
I think
creature.
it's the original Exorcist, right? Where like a bunch of directors died after making the movie, and it was like cursed or something.
Oh my god!
Was that Exorcist?
I'm
pretty sure there's a very famous horror movie.
I could see
where
it.
like it was like cursed because people died after it. I remember this being talked about. Was the Exorcist set cursed? Yes, the Exorcist set was widely considered cursed due to a series of unfortunate accidents, injuries, and deaths that occurred during its production. These included major injuries to actors Linda Blair and Ellen Burstyn, the deaths of several cast and crew members such as Jack McGowan, a significant house fire, and other mishaps that delayed filming and exceeded the budget. So yeah, like I don't believe in...
I also had one that said the Poltergeist film franchise.
That makes sense.
Also has a bunch of like deaths.
Yeah. Like I don't believe in ghosts or curses or the devil or whatever. But like I don't know.
Sure.
It still is a bit creepy.
That's funny, and I always say this, and I acknowledge that The Exorcist was scary back when it came out. That movie's so funny.
It is.
To me.
It is. I remember I watched it with
like it's worth a watch. It's good.
Yeah,
movie.
I watched it with Alon over Zoom back during COVID, and I just kept laughing. Like it is scary, but it's really funny. I don't know why it's funny. I think it's just because like the VFX hasn't aged like great, and a few other things. It's so funny.
I also think it's the concept of like a little innocent girl getting possessed is like because of this movie is not.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure like
in horror movies.
So like the girl in The Exorcist, it's like a 9-10-year-old girl getting possessed, and there's like a point where like she like screams in like a deep manly voice like "fuck me in my pussy" or something, and it's just so jarring and funny.
It's incredibly jarring because that's the thing is like it's so slapsticky to me of like it sounds like a 60-year-old male smoker in like a 9-year-old's body. Like it's kind of. It
feels like a YouTube
hilarious.
sketch a little bit. It feels like an early 2010s like YouTube skit, which is just like it's hilarious.
It's also like I don't think she does anything bad because I can't remember if she does any damage outside of.
I think she like destroys the house a bit,
terrorizing people. I think she kind of destroys the house, and I think like she convinces a guy to jump out the window.
Yeah,
but he could have just not jumped out of the window. Like she didn't force him. She wasn't attacking anyone. Because you watch like Freddy, you watch Nightmare on Elm Street. Freddy Krueger's tearing people up. You watch like Halloween or like Friday the 13th. They're tearing people up. This movie, she's just like saying rude things. My favorite is she looks at one of the priests and in this like old smoker's voice, it's just like, "Your mother's a cocksucker in hell." And it's so funny.
No, it's so good.
It's so funny because it's like I could understand how like this very like regal like priest who's he's good and he believes in God and he's seeing this demon and he's trying to beat it and he just hears this terrible news, but it's not coming at me, so it's really funny.
Like horror movies have definitely developed a lot since then. Like obviously the Conjuring franchise is like very well done for the most part. I think like still some of the best horror movies are just like I haven't seen all of them, but like the original Friday the 13th. No, not Friday the 13th. That one. That's the one with Jason Voorhees, right, at the camp. Yeah. Those are all so fucking dumb and funny. Because they make like half the time they don't make any sense. Like the decisions that characters make are just stupid. They're just dumb as hell. But it's great to watch. I think Halloween's really fun. I haven't seen the new like trilogy of Halloween. I've only seen the first one. I know a friend of ours has watched the next two, and he says they are some of the worst movies of all time.
Yeah, it's kind of
Jamie Lee Curtis getting that paycheck. I respect it. But apparently the movies are garbage.
Yeah, I mean, can't be mad about that.
Yeah, I mean, what?
I don't know. Horror movies are like a weird like genre of movie that is almost expected to be bad, often because they're just such a low budget because only so many people actually like horror movies. But also like they could be bad and it's kind of great.
Which I think is like one of the genres that can pull that off the best. Like I think You can have a horror movie that is like objectively bad, like not on purpose made like bad slapstick, like it's just a bad movie and it's just as enjoyable as a good one because it's just funny as hell.
Yeah.
But horror is also another like weird genre where like I feel like sometimes they just take it too far to the point where it's not scary, it's just more disturbing. Like some of the more like really strange films, I don't know if you've heard of things like a Serbian film or there's some other ones that are just like they're not scary, they're just like morally extremely fucked up and you're like, why have you made this?
Or they're like body horror like things where you're
Human Centipede.
You're like, I'm just like, I feel like, like Human Centipede where you're like, I just don't feel right, not like this is horrible. You also get the like slasher films or like more thriller
which
kind
aren't
of horror
scary
movies where it's like
necessarily.
Not scary. They get you with jump scares, but that's like if you took all the jump scares out, it wouldn't be a scary.
No, it's more
movie.
just like thriller itself.
Yeah.
But it's a fun genre though. I feel like it's definitely a very hard genre to pull off super well. Like I know like recently, I still haven't seen Get Out, but I've seen like Us by Jordan Peele.
Good. Get Out is good. Funnily enough, Us is the one I haven't seen.
Yeah, and like did we talk about last week? The new one that's coming out, the Jordan Peele's
Weapons?
No, he's
no. Jordan Peele's
the football player one.
Him? I think it's called. It looks interesting.
I know we talked about it.
I have no idea what to make of
last week. I don't know if we actually talked about it on the podcast.
I don't know.
I think we did briefly.
We'll talk about it again.
It's just a.
I mean, there's not much.
No, the trailer just came out a few days ago. New film where a football player gets like wingmaned by like a ex-pro, and it turns into some like fucked up like ritual weird shit.
Kind of weird like ritual like culty shit where it's like. It's like, what would you do to be the best? But it's taken to the extreme of like
drugs, murder.
He's doing weird culty shit, drugs, murder, all that jazz. Seems interesting. I mean, I like Jordan Peele. I haven't been disappointed yet.
No, done pretty well. I mean, it's kind of crazy how good Key and Peele's careers just have been. Just from like,
and how different of a direction they've gone in.
You have one guy making like crazy good horror films, the other guy being Obama's spokesperson. For a time.
It is funny because Jordan Peele is like he's gone on like such a high prestige like route of like, you know, he's making these really awesome, like he's making these awesome films, like making horror movies, like he's doing really cool like innovative stuff. And then Keegan-Michael Key, I think, is just like in
what is he doing? Yeah, because he was Toad in the Mario movie.
I feel like he's just like in everything.
What's he been in recently? Because the only thing I know that he's been in recently is Toad,
like,
which is just a great
and that's
role.
not to like kind of get on him or be like, oh man, like you're selling out. But he's just in a bunch of stuff. He was in the Wonka movie.
Migration, which is a animated bird movie. He was in Toy Story 4. I didn't know he's in the Hotel Transylvania movies. Yeah, he's just in a lot of stuff.
Transformers 1. I forgot about that.
Interesting.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like the 2010s, he was just in like a shit ton
he for sure
of movies.
was.
Like Pitch Perfect.
I mean, I actually think like people always say like, what's the best career you can have as an actor? I actually think I think we may have talked about this before. I think the best career you could possibly have as an actor is to be a regular on a TV show that goes on for like 10 years.
100%.
It's by far the best. You don't get
100%.
like the ridiculous level of fame that like a A-list Hollywood actor gets, but you still get consistent income. You're still probably very rich if you spend your money well. Like imagine like, I know he is like very famous, but imagine being like Hugh Laurie. I know he hated the show towards the end, but like he was doing House for like fucking ages and he just chills.
Or like the guy who did Psych.
Or even just like, even though the show also got garbage, Grant Gustin on The Flash, 9 seasons of just playing a superhero. Pretty fun.
Yeah. All the like cop show guys, like NCIS and
what's
Law and Order and like all that stuff.
What's the medical show? Grey's Anatomy. It's gone on for like 17 fucking seasons at the moment or something. 22 seasons. Good lord.
I think it's got. I was like, it's got to be more.
Holy fuck.
Yeah. Like just doing that is like, because you make good money.
Yearly. Like you're not filming for the entire year.
You make good money. It's yearly.
Like I don't know how long.
Feasibly, if your cast is good and you like everyone, it's like you just get to play around with your buddies, but like you get to work with like consistent people. It's probably in that realm of like it's not as rewarding, but it's also so much like
it's very chill as well.
stable.
Like I don't know how long a filming season per year takes of like a 20 episode season of a show, but I imagine you're filming for maybe like 5-6 months at most, and then you just chill the rest of the time, do other odd jobs, or just relax.
Sure. Appear in other movies if you're feeling,
exactly.
you know, if you get
Like,
to it, or just chill because you probably.
I know this probably isn't the best example because they're all like ultra famous. Maybe not as much anymore, some of them, but like the Friends cast worked with like great people that they loved for 10 years straight, have incredible, like I think they still all get like $1 million per year from just revenue from the show, and they can just like do whatever they want.
Honestly, that's really what would be the best is like, and you don't have it now because sitcoms, there's no real big sitcoms nowadays, but like being a lead on a sitcom is just so great. Because you're right, like that, like Friends, the cast is great. The amount of people that were on Friends that were brilliant is so cool.
You had like the amount of guest stars.
Same with like a Seinfeld or How
you had Tom Selleck, you had George Clooney, you had Brad Pitt,
Paul Rudd,
you had Robin Williams for an episode.
Bryan Cranston was on there.
Just so many great people. Bryan Cranston?
Yeah. Bryan Cranston.
On Friends?
Yeah, he was the dentist. Oh, that might be Seinfeld.
Yeah, and I think
I'm thinking of Seinfeld.
Yeah, no, Bruce Willis was on Friends.
Although Bryan Cranston could have been in Friends. Bruce Willis was in Friends. Bryan Cranston was Seinfeld. I mixed those up.
Speaking of sitcoms that have come out or like are coming out recently, there's the new Office like spin-off called The Paper.
Oh, there is. Oh, I haven't
so it's a new it's in the same world because Oscar from The Office is also in it as Oscar. It's the same concept. It's a paper company, not like the same. I mean, like a newspaper company. It's like a publishing company.
Oh, okay.
And the lead actor is Domhnall Gleeson, who I love. He's in my favorite movie ever, About Time. He's also in Star Wars as General someone. He's a ginger guy in Star Wars. I don't remember his name. I haven't seen it. But he's the lead of it.
Oh, it's that guy.
And they're trying to run a newspaper agency. Same concept. They have like a filming crew following them along. And honestly, from the trailer, it does actually look quite good because there's been a lot of Office spin-offs. There was like the Office Australia that looked garbage, but this one actually looks like it could be pretty fun. It's not like a complete copycat. It's not like he's an incompetent boss. He actually seems like okay. Like he's not like as ridiculous as Michael. I'm actually like, I'll give it a go because I really like Domhnall Gleeson. Oscar's back. Like I said, I like Oscar. Cool character. I think it'll be funny to have a character in the show that's been through this experience before and is going through it again to see. And because like in the trailer, I can't speak. In the trailer, he's already like, I'm not doing this. You can't film me. I'm getting my rights. And like, he's already fed up with it in episode 1.
He's constantly like not in the shot or he's like blurred out or something. That'd be really funny.
No, it's really good so far. So like that looks like decent. I think they've got a good lead for it. Okay. The cast, I don't know many of them, but it looks okay otherwise.
Yeah, I recognize one. I recognize Domhnall Gleeson. I recognized Oscar, and then Tim
Has Ramona
Key.
Young, who was in I Know from Never Have I Ever, which is a Netflix show. I think like the idea of it being like a newspaper company could get some really funny episodes out there. But we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah. Abbott Elementary is a good sitcom that's still going. They should be coming out with more episodes now. They're like 4 seasons in, and that's a really.
Didn't we talk about Adults?
But like,
as well?
I couldn't tell you
that new sitcom with that guy from TikTok.
Adults.
Yeah, it's I think it's a sitcom. May not be a sitcom. I don't know. It's an 8 episode.
I feel like we did talk about
show.
This, but I can't.
We did because there's a guy from TikTok called Jack Inanan who was an actor in it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, Charlie Cox is in it.
He is.
That's the guy that plays Daredevil. Well, now I'm more interested.
Yeah, so that's like another decent show. I don't know if it's a sitcom, though. It's more like a American ensemble series is what it's defined as, which is like basically a sitcom.
Whatever that means.
Pretty much is the same thing.
That's such a vague, like... That could mean anything.
Actually, like... It kind of saddens me that the age of the sitcom's dead because I do think they work really well. I just don't think I don't know why they've died out. Probably just oversaturation from the 90s and 2000s.
Money. I think it's money. I think they don't earn as much as they used to. And that's not even like a quality thing. Because like the 90s, there were so many sitcoms. And not all of them were necessarily successful.
I think it's a streaming thing.
Like at all. Or even...
I think they're all on like
it's also
TV,
a streaming
so
thing.
they all got
you
ads.
just make less money on streaming.
Because like if you put a random fucker sitcom on a Thursday like 9 p.m. slot, enough people will watch it that the ads will pay for it. Whereas if you put a random fucker sitcom on like Netflix, the chance that people are going to sit there and watch it all when they have all these other options is probably a lot lower.
Yeah. They have to intentionally click that rather than just being like, ah, fuck it, I'm putting NBC on tonight, or I'm putting on Fox, or whatever channel. Yeah. Because like
show that I do love the ability to just be able to sit down and like watch whatever you want, providing you have the streaming services, which is not always the case. Like Psych got taken off of Netflix in Australia, and I can't watch it now, which sucks. But like I do really miss the the feeling of coming home from a school day, putting on like Disney or Nickelodeon, and just watching whatever's there.
And just see him like
having,
there. Yeah,
having the 100%. Decision taken away from you is really nice, because like nowadays I'll sit on Netflix for an hour before watching anything because I don't know what the fuck to watch.
Yeah, and it's like you have all these options. You're like, well, I want to pick the best one for what I want right now, and it's like sometimes you just need to click. You just need to start watching and just go. I think Disney talked about putting in like a channel sort of thing where like there's the Star Wars channel and there's this channel and there's just a bunch of channels, and it's just a way for you to like just watch shit. If you have no idea what you want to do, it'll be on and you're like, all right, I'll watch
it. Doesn't work as well with a lot of modern shows, because I feel like a lot of, say, like maybe post 2010 TV shows are made with like very dedicated storylines where if you miss an episode, you're fucked. Whereas if you go ahead and watch like a Big Time Rush, a Victorious, a Friends, a How I Met Your Mother, you can kind of watch any episode and like it's not really an issue.
Yeah.
Whereas you can't really just randomly watch season 5 episode 7 of Game of Thrones and expect to understand what the fuck's happening.
Well, that's also not a sitcom.
Well, that's what I mean. Like modern TV shows aren't made in the same way. Like sitcoms aren't really much of a thing anymore. Even like old school like Disney, Nickelodeon type shows aren't made as often anymore. There's a lot more shows with just like a pure narrative, like an 8 episode, 1 hour per episode type thing. That's very common.
That is true. You can't casual. That's the thing, is there's less, I think, casual watching.
Yeah, there are a lot less. I think casual watching's been taken up by YouTube for the most part, to be honest.
Honestly, yeah. If I want to just like put something on and not really like care, I put YouTube on.
Speaking about YouTube though,
it's better.
I don't know how much I can talk about this because you probably know nothing about it, but there was a very big Minecraft video uploaded recently, and I just want to see how many views it's on now, because
who uploaded
So it's been uploaded by a Minecraft YouTuber called Ish, ISH. Uploaded 1 month ago. Currently on 18 million views. And he like very consistently gets a lot of views anyways. But it's called 1000 Players Simulate Civilization Rich and Poor. And the only reason I found out about this is because like all these big YouTubers, Jacksepticeye, Laserbeam, Ludwig, like talked about it, and like I saw a clip from Ludwig specifically saying like this might be the greatest YouTube video of all time. It's 2.5 hours long, and I watched it over the course of the past 3 days, and it honestly might be the greatest YouTube video of all time. It is like, so the title is as it says, this YouTube creator Ish got 1,000 players on a Minecraft server and split them up onto 2 islands. One of them like very rich with resources like lush forests and jungles, and the other one was like a barren wasteland with lava and boiling water and like nothing pretty much. And over the course of 10 days, he had those 2 civilizations like basically simulate a civilization. And on like day 7, the border between the islands opened up and they could trade and do all this other stuff. And just like the storytelling in the video alone is better than like most movies I've watched in recent times. It's like ridiculously well done. There's like proper like storylines, because like the players he gets to play in these videos are like people that are very good at roleplay. So like they actually have like factions and leaders and like revenge plots and like all this other stuff. And like, holy fuck, by the end of the video, I was like nearly tearing up. It was so good. I couldn't believe how well it's done.
Oh
and
my
like
God.
even on because the thing is as well, I don't know if it's all players, but like the majority of players, or seemingly a lot of the players on this server, record or stream their own perspective. So he must have like thousands of hours of footage to make into this video.
God,
And he like gets different players' perspectives.
I hope he's got a lot of good
I'm sure he
editors.
does. But he has all these different players' perspectives. He has like cinematic shots of everything. So like at every moment in the video, there's like cinematic shots of things going on. There's like graphics for like all the different like civilizations and locations. There's just so much put into it. I don't even understand how you would begin to make this sort of video. It seems like the most ridiculous undertaking ever. But yeah, it's just ridiculous. I really don't understand. I'm just sorry. I'm on his channel right now. Up until 3 years ago. So in the past 3 years, he's only made 7 videos, right?
Oh, okay. So it's a lot of like long.
Yeah.
Like it's a lot of big.
And
long
before
videos.
then, his videos were like learning the violin in 30 days. I got kicked out of college, a vlog, learning to skateboard. And then in the past 3 years, it's been Minecraft civilization videos. And these are the view numbers: 14 million, 10 million, 20 million, 37 million, 1.2 million, 260k was a lot less. And then 100 and then 18 million. So like he locked in and has just done crazy well on these Minecraft civilization videos, and they've cooked.
Nice.
Like it is I saw the video and I saw like people talking about it. I'm like, I'm sure it'll be good. I've seen like good Minecraft scripted videos before, but I don't think it could be like that good. And holy fuck, it is. It's crazy. If you haven't seen it and you're interested in a banger, go watch it.
Honestly, I feel like I need to go.
It's like really well done. Like there's like a whole like Italian mafia that's hosted by a guy called Linguolini who does like a Mario voice the whole time.
Nice.
It's just brilliant.
I know this is like not the point and not to diminish this guy, but if like 18 mil is great, do you think he makes good money?
Oh,
considering he doesn't upload that often?
Yeah, I think he makes pretty good money here.
Okay.
18, so
okay, because I'm
so
like
2 of his videos put together. No, sorry, I think if you put together 3 of his videos, the 20 mil view one, the 37 mil one, and the 18 mil one, that's more views than my entire channel's got ever.
Oh, okay. Okay, gotcha. I was like trying to do the math because I'm like, you have a 10 mil video and you have 1, 2, 3.
Come on, you get there. You'll get there.
You got 10 that are, or you have 11, including the 10 mil, that are a mil.
Yeah, I think I have like 60 mil views overall or so. And this guy overall has 106. So like,
oh, okay.
And like also Minecraft videos and the length he's making some of them at, he will definitely be getting a lot of money from them.
I guess it's true, because if they're really long videos with a bunch of views, then like that's more ads and it's more.
From what I've seen,
I'm sure he probably has.
From what I've seen as well, he also has like a second channel where he like goes over like the behind the scenes of the videos and other stuff as well. So he's probably doing all right, and I'm sure he has like patrons or whatever on top of that.
Yeah,
so, like, I think he's doing fine. But yeah, that just insane videos.
Not to say he's not making money. I'm just like, I was thinking about the math.
No, a 2.5 hour Minecraft video has 18 million views. He's making good money on that for sure.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah.
I just wonder if people like that ever have the, like, it's practically a movie. The way he's made the video, it doesn't feel like a Minecraft video. It feels like a movie.
Yeah.
I do wonder if people like that have the
that's awesome
desire that you just go on and be directors, and they're doing it like this now to like get an idea for it.
Sure. Maybe. I mean, God, he's doing probably more than like some directors do, because he's also probably, I don't know how much he has like other people behind the scenes, but like he's setting everything up, and he's.
Well, I imagine like you have like
he's probably involved in.
You have 2 big islands with 1,000 players over both of them. He probably has to have like people looking around so he doesn't miss like important things happening. I can't imagine.
Well, he also has all of them streaming.
Yeah, but like I can't imagine going through that many hours of footage is easy. So surely he'd have some people like
he's got
looking over it, right? Like to some degree. Because also to get like cinematic shots in Minecraft, there's like a plugin you can use to like basically do like a recording and you can go back to it and like fly around what's happening. I imagine you can't be in all places at once. I don't know exactly how it works, but surely you would need a few more people. I don't know.
Yeah. You don't
Yeah,
know.
but that's just like an insane video I watched the other day, and the ending of it nearly made me tear up. It was like it was beautiful, honestly.
Damn. That's nice.
It was very nice.
Dan, speaking about old video games that we grew up playing in our childhood, Skyblivion has gotten a little update.
Yes.
They've recently, I'm trying to think of how recently. I think within the past, published 16 hours ago.
Very recently.
Or at least from Game Rant. I'm sure the YouTube video is probably like a couple.
Yeah. So if you don't know what Skyblivion is, for those of you out of the loop, it is Oblivion, which is a Bethesda game. There was recently a remaster of it like 6 months ago, maybe longer, actually, a year. Fuck knows. There was recently a remaster of the game. But Skyblivion is a project that's been in development for, I want to say, like 10 years at this point. It's been a long time.
Probably a decade.
Which is them remaking Oblivion in the Skyrim engine completely. It was going for a long time.
And by them, this is modders.
It's just like random
This is just people who are doing it for the love of the game.
And it's going to be free. So they're just doing it for fun.
Yeah.
And like, it was I felt pretty bad for them. I think a lot of people felt bad for them because they've been working on it for so long. And then Bethesda announced Oblivion Remaster, which was kind of painful, but they're still going. And the reason why I think they're still going is because Skyblivion is inherently different to the Oblivion Remaster. Because one, like I said, it's in the Skyrim engine, so the combat and the NPCs and the interactions are different. But I also think, because I've kept up with the project for quite a while, I believe that actually like adding more to the game and like finishing like unfinished quest lines that were like not added in and adding a few more things that are like different to Oblivion, but still like keep in with the same like themes and all that. So I do think, like, this is what I'm reading here. Why doesn't the team just port Skyblivion to the remaster? This is on the official website. And they say, the remaster is still running off the original Oblivion engine and functionally still Oblivion with some gameplay changes and the graphics being done by Unreal Engine. Porting Skyblivion to the remaster would be like porting Oblivion to Oblivion. It wouldn't make any sense. Plus, Skyblivion is nearing completion, so trying to change the scope of the project would mean we'd practically be starting from scratch. So, like they said, it's inherently different, which is the reason why they're still working on it and not changing. But this is the other more important quote, I guess. What is the difference between the original Oblivion release and Skyblivion? And they say Skyblivion is being remade or being made with the intention to remake Oblivion entirely. Skyblivion offers redesigned dungeons, Oblivion gate realms, updated assets, and an expanded interior world space larger than the original Oblivion version plus more. So, like I said, they're remaking the game and then adding to it, which is, I think, different than what the Oblivion remaster did.
Sweet. Yeah, the remaster was kind of just a reskin of everything plus like bug fixes, which is kind of like how the Skyrim Special Edition was. I think the Oblivion remaster is a little more because the Special Edition was probably like a couple of years in between, where this is like nearing 20, or I think it might even.
I think it was 20. Like 20 anniversary. I think.
But Skyblivion, first of all, is such a cool project. I think when it comes out, I'll probably play it, and I'll probably find a way to donate to them because, like, they put in all the hard work, and if it's free, I want to give them money to some degree. But they recently released a like first 15 minutes of gameplay, and it looks so cool.
It looks really good.
Like, it looks like a better, having played at least a little bit of Oblivion, it looks a lot better, which makes sense. I kind of like that it has the Skyrim engine because I'm sure the people were like, oh, brr, Oblivion, whatever. I played a lot of the Skyrim engine, so it's kind of fun to have that.
Yeah, it's more familiar to us. I'm the same as well. I prefer
more familiar
Skyrim combat and everything, even if it is like very basic and arcadey. I like that.
It's more polished, even if you could argue that it's like not as fun, or it's not as unique. The Skyrim like engine is more polished, and that's kind of nice. Like, we were talking about this before we started recording, but like the way you cast spells, you just click a button and it goes.
Oblivion.
But that doesn't, like, in Oblivion, yes. You could have a sword and a shield, and you have both of them up, and you see them in front of you, and then a fireball just comes out of nowhere. And it's like, I like that in Skyrim. They're like, no, you have to have like one of your hands.
You have to
ready
actually equip
do
a spell.
magic. You could argue, you could argue that the magic is like, I don't know, it's said rather than, it's spoken rather than like from your hand. But I don't think I don't think you make a noise in Oblivion when you like.
No, so I think in Oblivion,
I think it kind of just
at least
happens.
in the remaster, if you have like a sword and a shield, I think what happens is like your character does put his hand out, but like it just like the shield just like goes invisible for a second and you cast a spell. Whereas like in Skyrim, I kind of like the fact you have to be more like decisive and like, okay, I need to equip a spell to use it. I think that makes more sense in a gameplay like reason. I don't know. I also just think being so used to Skyrim, like equipping spells and using like right and left mouse button to like cast them, clicking like a button on your keyboard once to do a spell just feels so alien to me. I'm not really a fan of it.
Yeah. It also looks so cool to like, you see in your hand like the fireball is charging up and then you shoot it out of your hand. That's so much cooler than just like fireball, and it just kind of comes from
and
nowhere.
I know the magic system is less advanced and like you can't customize as much in Skyrim, which is probably the downside of it. But I do think like visually and like gameplay wise it is better.
I will say, having watched at least part of this video, they're somewhat taking Oblivion elements and keeping them. So like I haven't seen everything, which doesn't really help my case, but like they might still have that. It just kind of has a Skyrim-y feel.
Like I'm reading here as well. The Oblivion style lockpicking is in the game. It does say though, combat will operate similar to how Skyrim's combat functions. Spells will currently still have to be equipped in either your main or offhand in order to cast magic, which is what we prefer personally. They said they do have a current iteration of the spell crafting system, but it's not currently publicly ready. So it seems like it'll be a mix of like, like the best of both worlds. From what they're saying, pretty much.
Yeah. Which I think, I'm so hyped. I think there's not a bad chance that it comes out and it's a little buggy.
It's an Elder Scrolls game.
But I mean, it's a Bethesda game. So what do you, what do you want? If you're mad about a buggy Bethesda game, get with the times. I'm excited. Do they have like an expected date, or is it still just
It says
like
on the website they hope to have it out this year. But
oh, sweet.
Let's see what happens. Speaking about another big project, have you heard of Beyond Skyrim?
Oh,
So it's another big modding project in a similar vein. It's basically instead of remastering like Oblivion or like Morrowind, because there's also Skywind, which is another thing that's being worked on. The plan of Beyond Skyrim is to, within like the Skyrim engine, at the same time period that Skyrim happens, is to create all of Tamriel as a mod. So they've already done some.
That's
like a mod
awesome.
that came out ages ago at this point was like Beyond Skyrim Bruma, which is like a city in Cyrodiil that they've made a mod for, and it's been out for a long time. But the entire Beyond Skyrim team, there's multiple different teams that are working on this to create different places. So for example, the places they have listed on their website right now that they're making and are currently in development is Argonia, which is where the Argonians are, which is called Black Marsh. There's Beyond Skyrim Expedition to Admora, which is the northern snowy continent where the Nords are originally from, north of Skyrim. There is Beyond Skyrim Cyrodiil. There's Beyond Skyrim Elsewhere, which is where the Khajiit are from. There is the Iliac Bay, which is I think that's like Hammerfell and Daggerfall, like where where Daggerfall takes place. Hammerfell is what I'm trying to say. There's Beyond Skyrim Morrowind, Beyond Skyrim Roscrea, which I haven't heard of this one before. I have no idea where Roscrea is. Set sail north beyond the dark and frigid Sea of Goths, so it's another northern place. And then there's Valenwood, which is where the Wood Elves are from. So there's a lot of projects in development for Beyond Skyrim, and it's also been going on for probably 10 years at this point. I don't know how close they are to anything. I mean, like I said, Bruma is already one of the ones that are out already. But like another exciting project that's happening. Honestly, wouldn't be shocked if this is all finished before the Elder Scrolls 6.
Well, at least it's got a good modding community.
Yeah.
Just not a good actual development. Not good. I don't want to slander them, but like Just make the damn game.
Yeah. It would be good if Bethesda could make the damn game.
I want to see it at least before I'm like 30. Is that too much to ask?
I mean, you just turned 24. I'd imagine it'll come out within 6 years. We can hope.
But how many period of 6 years have we been saying that?
A few.
There's been at least 2 since Skyrim has come out.
There most certainly has.
Because it's on what? Like, we're coming up on 14 years?
I think so, yeah.
Because I think it came out 11.
Coming up on 14 years. I mean, what? GTA 6 was 12 years, so we're not that far off, I guess.
Yeah, but we know GTA 6 is coming out next year.
True.
And we have an actual trailer outside of 30 seconds of a panning shot.
I don't even know if it's 30 seconds. I think it's less than that.
It might be. It's probably like 15. And the best part is they might.
Okay, the whole video is 37.
Who knows if that is the area they use?
The whole video is 37 seconds. But yeah, it's
sure. But I don't think the whole shot is
not much. Oh well.
Yeah. Oh well.
We got GTA 6 to tie us over, and The Witcher 4 whenever that comes out.
We got GTA 6. Witcher 4. We also have good news. I think it comes out pretty soon. Let me see if I can find a date. Silksong is coming out.
Yes, long-awaited game.
Where will it tell me? Yeah, that's another long-awaited game. This is Hollow Knight.
The sequel.
Who doesn't know? Release date is September 4th. So actually, when this video comes out, it will come out. Long-awaited game, and the thing that everyone is absolutely loving, it is coming out at $20, which is what it probably should be. That's not to like take anything away from it, because it's probably going to be an amazing game. But like, I appreciate we can get a big awaited game that's not $70.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about this when I think the Switch 2 was announced. Like games, I think we just talked about it in the Mario Sonic episode in general. I don't think platformer games like a Mario, like a 2D platformer, should be $80. They should be like 40 or less. And the fact that Silksong, which is a sequel to what is widely considered one of the best platformers of all time, is only $20 is insanely good.
It's great. It's great. I mean, I played Hollow Knight, but I didn't play a whole lot of it. I probably should try and finish it. But like, I enjoyed it, but it wasn't enough where I was like, man, like I would never have paid 60 for that. I don't know if I necessarily would have paid 70 or 80. I wouldn't judge anyone for it because I think, it's probably going to be an incredibly good platformer. $20 makes me want to buy it.
Yeah. Even just like, I feel like $20, you play it for a couple of hours. It feels like you've like not wasted your time on that. You pay more than that to go watch a movie for 2 hours.
Yeah, honestly.
And you can always go back to it in the future. I mean, unless the game gets taken away from us for some reason, which does happen.
Sure. Yeah. But I'm hyped. I love that it's coming out at 20. I think that's just the way to go.
Yeah.
It comes from an indie developer, so like I don't know how big their development team was when they put out Hollow Knight. I don't know how much bigger it is now. I mean, it's published by Australian developer Team Cherry. I didn't either. That's kind of cool. Let's see if Team Cherry will tell me how big it is. For video games, it literally just says Hollow Knight and Hollow Knight.
Only two things.
That's great. I think they have 2 games. Fair.
Hollow Knight Silksong is being developed by Team Cherry in Adelaide, South Australia. We're a team of 3 people who, alongside making this game, are responsible for building these websites, cutting those game trailers. So it's 3 people doing everything. That's insane.
Wow. I mean, fair enough that it took them 8 years to get here.
I mean, who was it? The creator of Stardew Valley's one guy.
Yeah, I think Phasmophobia is one guy.
Pretty insane.
There's a lot of really good indie games that are like, oh my god, this is amazing. Like I'd pay like way more than it's worth. And then it's like, oh, how many people made this? And it's like, what, like 1 to 3, and you're like, how the hell did this happen? And yet Call of Duty can churn out a game.
I was just about to say, you got like fucking Activision, Treyarch, Infinity Ward that have probably thousands and thousands of employees who just make the same garbage every year.
all the FIFA games and all the fucking like Madden and all of them that are just coming out every year, and they probably have $1 million, multi-million, maybe even $1 billion budget, and it's fucking.
I will
dog
say,
shit.
I hate it. I hate that I'm still like this, but it's getting to that time of year again where like the new Call of Duty, new FIFA, or EAFC is coming around, and I'm tempted to buy them again. As much as I know it's bad for me, and as much as I know as I'll hate it, I can feel the urge coming. The new FIFA is coming out in like a couple of weeks, and I'm like, I'm gonna buy it again, aren't I?
Yeah, you're a pretty competitive person. You can really get into it in video games. I can get there, but it's not terribly often. And maybe it's like if we're playing games together, I could see it. But like, I'm usually pretty chill when I play video games. I've never been madder than when I've played FIFA.
Same. It is the most angry.
Like, I remember my college. I played it a lot my freshman year of college, and my roommate was always like, "You hate this game." And I'm like, no, I'm having fun. He's like, "You're constantly pissed off. Why are you doing this?" I'm like, "I'm having a good time, damn it." I wasn't.
No, you're always chasing the high of like getting a good pack or having a good win.
Dude, yes.
That's all it is.
It's such a like it's such a dopamine spike game where you're just constantly on a down and you're just looking for that one.
It's the same when I play League. Like, I will lose 7 games in a row. It's 3 a.m. and I'm like, I am not getting off until I get a fucking win because I'll kill myself otherwise. Like, that's what it feels like. It feels like the end of the world when you're like struggling. Like, you open like a bunch of FIFA packs and you get no good play. You're like, fuck, I gotta grind for another one, man. I gotta send my whole team into this one fucking SBC in the hopes of getting something decent.
Yeah. You play like you play so much better than the guy you're playing against, and yet you can't like score because you can't like win because your goalie's just letting shit in, even though like you have one of the best goalies, and their team is like terrible, but like their goalie's blocking everything, and you're like, this doesn't make sense. Or you try to do stuff, and the game is like, yeah, it didn't work.
It's such a painful game, but I will probably play it again.
Go play Silksong
a little bit.
Go play Silksong.
I mean, Loki, I wish
you'll play
on top of other reasons. I wish GTA 6 came out like next month or the month after, so I'd have an excuse not to play FIFA and COD.
You would have,
because it's coming out next year. Now I can play them without any issue. I think at least for Call of Duty, I think I will probably play it and upload a bunch of videos on my second channel of me playing it, and like that will give me at least like a reason to play because at least I'm like doing work.
Sure.
While doing it.
And at the very least, the success, if you're like, man, I'm losing all these games, at least I get to make a video. Like, there's still some amount of production to it.
Whereas I don't think I'd ever upload FIFA because I think it would turn me into a monster.
I don't know if I'd want to talk to that.
No one wants to see that side of me. No one.
No one wants to see that. I have. At least not you recording, but I've seen you play FIFA.
It's bad.
It's bad. I've seen me playing FIFA's bad. Like I get so angry.
It's unbelievable rage when you play that fucking game. Speaking about rage, actually, annoying thing happened to me recently. I still haven't fixed the issue.
Oh yes.
But I was trying to buy something off Uber Eats the other day. I was trying to get myself some goodies.
Okay.
And suddenly, like, it came up when I went to pay saying, "Oh, your card has been denied." Blah blah blah. So I'm like, "What the fuck's happening?" So I went to my like banking app.
Dan's
No, I'm not poor. I went to my banking app, and they said your card has been blocked due to suspicious activity. Look at my recent purchases.
Sure.
Nothing whatsoever suspicious. Completely normal. Maybe I spent a bit more money on food this month.
Maybe you're just making weird purchases.
I don't think I was. So I tried to. They said like there's a button there saying call us. So I called them, sat there for 15 fucking minutes, like without getting anything back. So I gave up. It was like 8 p.m. or like whatever. It was late, but they're still open.
Sure.
I was like, I can't be fucked with this. So I just hung up. Went to the grocery store thinking that like my digital like tap on would still be fine. It wasn't. So I had to transfer money from my bank to a Revolut card, which I have to buy groceries. And now I have to figure out how the fuck to get my card back because I think it's linked to a bunch of like payments like my YouTube or Spotify. So if I don't get it, fixed soon.
So you gotta fix that.
But like they don't fucking respond to me. I try calling them and they're just not saying shit. So that's annoying. I really don't understand what suspicious activity they're saying I have because like literally nothing has changed. and they just suddenly blocked my card out of nowhere, which is so cool.
Huh. Maybe the bank just doesn't
I
like
think
you.
that's the case.
You make like a bad impression or something?
God knows. Yeah, like I'm looking through my payments. There's nothing different than normal over the past. I think I spent a bit more money on food, like the past like a week or two. That's it. So I don't know.
Weird. Maybe one of your bankers is like a rival GTA YouTuber, but is like way less successsul. So he has to like good. he has to have like another job, and he's like, that's it. He's just had bad video after bad video, and for some reason he's picked you as his antagonist, even though there's other like GTA YouTubers.
And he definitely knows.
And he's like,
my
that's
last
it.
name.
I'm canceling his card.
My last name, my banking information, and all that for sure.
Because that's totally legal for him to just like know all that stuff. But he just like hates you so much. He's like, I'm canceling his credit card. He gets like what? He gets a bad video. He's like, fuck it.
I mean, honestly,
done with the card.
Valid. GTA YouTube is very dead at the moment. I'm not surprised people would be annoyed.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still.
I wouldn't be surprised if there's like you were not the only one who was like very much planning on GTA coming out in October, and then it doesn't, and then everyone's like,
I think
fuck.
Everyone was planning on that. I think there's a lot of GTA YouTubers who are obviously my size and bigger who are doing fine. I also know of ones that are like smaller and like due to the delay and just other reasons are like struggling now. And yeah, I mean, I think most people, if they're smart enough, like even if you have to get like a part-time job to hold you over till GTA 6, I think most people will be able to make it, and then hopefully everyone in the space benefits from the release. Yeah, it's definitely not been helpful.
But it sucks that it got delayed.
Yeah, it does suck. Like even I'm struggling to like come up with videos on a consistent basis now, to the point where I'm like starting to make second channel videos and all of that. And
you had like, you've talked to me about, you're like, this is my exact plan going into October. This is what I'm doing, and then it got delayed, and you're like, well, fuck.
Like if GTA 6 came out next month, I would have been perfect. I would have had everything like sorted, ready to go. Now it's a bit iffy.
Or even like November, December, it's like, you know, you can push a couple extra videos a month or two.
Yeah, now it's because I don't
like 8 months later.
Because I don't like making like the
6,
easy
7?
Repeatable content that you very much could. Like I could just do Broke to Ball and again a new like season, but I don't like doing that. It's not fun for me, so I don't think it would come across as good in the videos.
Yeah.
So I've now got to the point where all the videos I make are just like long, painful, stupid challenges that take ages to do, and I have to mentally prepare myself to do them because like no one wants to sit at their chair and like only have one life and stress about staying alive every moment of the game. No one wants to sit there and like go across the map on a BMX bike without ever touching the road and like having a headache because of it.
Oh god, that one was
or
brutal.
Like playing a fucking heist, but you can't see your screen because you've flipped it upside down. Like they're kind of painful to do at times. They're fun and I do enjoy them, but like you have to really be in the right headspace to do them. Otherwise it's tough. Because
I remember you've told me that you're like, I will just open my window and just pop my head out because I needed air after doing some of these videos.
It's true.
Doing it like upside down and inverted, where like you go right on the joystick and it goes left on the screen.
I did that and I generally got like very sick afterwards. It was fun.
Gotta do what you gotta do for the people.
Oh, most certainly.
Oh yeah. We would just stare at each other lovingly.
I guess so.
Dan, I think that might be our conclusion for the day.
I mean,
unless you got any other news.
I don't think there's much.
It's been a slow like game.
Yeah, there's not been much happening recently. I feel like we should start to get some more stuff soon for like other games. Like you would hope. I don't know. Obviously, there's a GTA Online DLC coming out in December, which will be the final big DLC unless it gets delayed again. So I would expect a trailer to come out maybe around that point, which is still a few months away, so not that close. But hopefully we hear some more news about, like, I really want to see another trailer or like tech release of like The Witcher 4.
Like a gameplay trailer.
I want a Witcher 4 one though.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah.
Because that game looks great.
We need a gameplay trailer for GTA 6, but that's probably coming out.
Well, actually, in trailer 2 of GTA 6, it actually says in like text at the bottom, like half of the shots in the trailer are actually from gameplay. So even though it looks cinematic, like I think like around 50% of the shots are like taken in game, just like cinematically, I guess.
Sure. But I'd like more of like
Yeah,
a pure gameplay trailer where they're like, this is kind of like what not necessarily the Todd Howard like, and this is when you do this and this is happens and
like
blah,
actually just like in the
shit,
game,
like,
some guy like driving around or shooting people or any of that. Yeah, it would be
Yeah.
good to see. I'm sure we'll get
show
it.
me shooting that's better than GTA 5.
Yeah, no, the shooting in
Please.
GTA 5 is it's rough.
Abysmal.
Yeah, I mean, there's a new zombie survival game mode that came out in GTA recently, where you're on Cayo Perico doing like
fun.
wave zombies, and like maybe it's better on PC,
nice.
but like on console, having to like run around with the zombies like almost the same speed as you and lock on and shoot them is like so awkward. It's very like difficult to do because like the way you turn around in GTA Online, you can't just like turn unless you're in first person. You have to like run around in a circle and then turn around.
Oh, because the camera's always behind you.
So you can't like snap around instantly and shoot them. So it's really awkward to play. I played it the other day. I might play it again today and see if I can get a bit further in the waves, but it's like, it's very awkward at times. I just hope they fix that. Like, even like the first person camera, if they could just make like the GTA first person similar to like how Call of Duty or like Battlefield feels, I think that'd be really nice.
Yeah.
It feels very clunky at the moment. Like, it feels like delayed to me. Like, I feel like when you turn GTA, it feels like a few milliseconds too slow than what it should be. It's weird. And it always takes like a second to like, there's a lot of inertia in GTA's like movement, I feel. I feel like when you stop running, it takes like a second for your character to actually stop. Or like when you stop turning, it takes like a little bit for them to actually like ready themselves. So I want them to get rid of that because it's annoying as hell.
Yeah. It's terrible. Well, we'll see, I guess.
We have to wait for that.
Yeah. Well, we'll catch you next week, everyone.
Bye.